Bye.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm Sunil. So today we'll speak about comparator and comparable interface. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So see, for this also, I have written a detailed blog. Okay. So what are the let us follow through that blog. Okay. So yeah. So guys, this is also mostly implementation of hash map, comparable and comparator. Okay. There won't be any interview, any Java interview without these two. Okay. I can bet 90% they will ask guys. Unless they are not asking me, might be they're trying something different. But implementation of hash map lane question lane interview okay. Yeah, please try to remember that. Okay. Okay, Ramakrishna. As you aware, this is my blog. Yeah, you can go beyond below that. See, I have written there something. Okay. Okay. See, and I have written so first comparator interface. Yeah, just let me copy these points. Right. See, it is used for customized sorting of for array of objects. Guys, what do you mean by this line? Customized sorting for array of objects means what's the meaning of that? Ramakrishna?
Based on our requirement, we can override.
Exactly. We need to suppose. Yeah. Suppose let me give some meaning to that line. Suppose we have some employee objects, right? New employee. Okay. His ID is 100 and something John. And his salary is some 1 lakh. Let it be 1 lakh. We will take one more employee object. Okay. One not one. Right. And something 2 lakh. Robert. So something 50,000. Okay, 50K. Right. So see, there are some cases, guys. Okay. So see, you need to display. Suppose you need to display on that. Suppose you want to display highest, the guy who is taking the highest salary as a first. Then you need to display second. Okay. Sometimes you need to display based on the ID, right? So these all things we go for. What is that? Comparator, comparable and comparator interface. Guys, is that fine? Ramakrishna?
Yes.
Yapika, is that fine?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So and then చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే see, you cannot judge, right? And if which object is greater than which object, if you have a two objects, on what base you will judge? Suppose if you have a two numbers 20 and 30, you can directly say 30 is greater than 20. But if you have a two employee objects, you cannot say okay based on the name you చెప్తారా లేకపోతే based on the ID will you say, or based on salary. So on our requirement, by using comparator interface and comparable interface, will what is that? Will go accordingly. Okay na? So let me walk through the implementation code theory. Okay na? Okay. So that is the point one meaning, guys. Okay. It is used for customized sorting for array of objects. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now this point is very main, guys. Okay. We can write this without disturbing the actual class. Okay. Suppose in the project, okay. So in Wipro, while I was working, okay. So that they mentioned that criteria is okay. That project name is Veritas. Okay, Veritas. Okay, Veritas. So for Veritas client, we have developed a website. Okay, okay. The thing is, Veritas, they have already written their code. Okay, in way back 2005 or some 2010 somewhere, they have written by using Java with the struct framework. With some old code they have written. So they have mentioned the primary criteria is don't touch any legacy file. Okay. What's that? Don't touch any legacy class or any legacy file. So guys, what's the meaning of this? Legacy meaning what?
Older version.
They have given the older version. And code base they have given. Okay, what they have developed at that time. But they have said that, okay, you understand the older legacy code and you try to implement on your own, but not don't try to use the older files or don't try to modify the older files. Is that fine?
Yes.
So in that case, okay, so yeah, so in that case you should go for comparator, guys. Okay, suppose, okay, if you want to do some customized object, okay, suppose you have an object, okay, some class employee you have, okay, in the legacy code base, okay, right, or class person you have, okay, right. Maybe, and double salary, double salary, okay na ikkada daka, guys, is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Sorry. So if you, so this is the legacy class, but what they told, okay, don't touch this legacy class at any cost. You are not allowed to touch. Okay, then you should go for comparator. Okay, I will show you the code base. I will show you the code also. Okay, but try to keep those points in mind. Okay, and one more main point is it is found in java.util package. Okay, okay, na? And comparator contains compare method. Okay, which will take two arguments. This is the syntax of that compare method. See, so one first thing is it, we also will use for customized sorting of array of objects. Even comparable also used for customized sorting of array of objects. That is fine. Okay. The main point is if you're in a position to not to touch any legacy class, then you go for comparator, guys. Okay, na? And this is found in java.util package. Okay. The comparator class contains which method? Compare method. Okay, na? Right? Which will take two arguments and public int compare. Okay, right? Is it fine, Ramakrishna, so far?
Yes.
Now let us walk through the how the compare method works internally. Okay, how the comparator method works. See, this is the high level. Okay, but the internal implementation is also there, right? Ante kada. Even if you remember, guys, I have told you one time. I think problem solving class also. I think Sumant is there. I think he might be aware of that. Like I once I told the customized sorting there itself only. But fine, okay. But again, I will tell you now. Okay, yeah. See, guys. See, this is a student. Okay, now two string method. See, I haven't touched this class. Okay, so let me copy the whole code. Come on. Just a minute. I was tired. అంటే మాట్లాడుతూ అలసిపోతున్నాను. ఓకే. రామకృష్ణ ఇది ఏమైనా అర్థమైందా? జ్ఞాపిక, హ్యావ్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ ఎనీథింగ్ హియర్?
When this we are comparing student A and student B.
Yeah, exactly. That's very good. That's fine.
Created a class which implements comparable comparator interface.
Exactly. Yeah, that is fine, guys. Okay, let me walk through the code. Okay. What? పర్లేదు. తెస్తా. Yeah. Okay, let me create a new student class. Okay, na? Or we'll go with a new project. Okay. Comparator. Okay, na? Comparator interface. Okay. First we'll create a model class. Okay. Na? Okay. Just a copy. See, this is nothing, guys. Okay. I have a student constructor and I have two string method. Okay. Okay. Na? Ramakrishna, is that fine so far?
Yes.
Okay. Na? See, this is just a model class. Now we'll create a, see, suppose if you want to sort by, okay, roll number. Okay. Create class sort by roll. Okay. Okay. Na? Right. Guys, here, suppose see, and మీకు ఏం చెప్పాను, you are not allowed to touch the student class. Okay na? So here you implement, okay, comparator interface of type student. Okay, then you override the compare method. What is that? First step is implement comparator interface, okay, of type student. Okay, any model class what we have, and override the compare method. Okay. That method, right? Okay, guys, see, people used to often confuse, guys. Okay, so remember, my comparator contains compare method. Okay, na? That contains, see, the interviewer, in the interviews also people will confuse. Comparator will contain compare method. Okay, right?
Okay.
And comparable contains compare to method. Okay, so people will often confuse it between these two. Okay, you should tell which method belongs to which one, like that. Okay, comparable contains compare to. Okay. Okay na?
Okay.
Idi anamata. So
What's the difference in these two?
yeah, let please wait, I'll tell. I'm getting to that
Okay.
only. Yeah. So see, guys, now I need to tell some theory. Okay. I need to tell some theory. So basically, what will happen means, where is the top three objects? Yeah. Suppose I want Ramakrishna. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose I want to sort these objects based on the salary, right? Right. The first thing is, okay, first thing you try to remember, -1 means same. Okay, right? +1 means reverse. This is the code base. Okay, +1 means reverse. Okay, and then toggle the objects. Okay, like that. Okay, reverse. Okay, right? Suppose there are some 6 objects like this. Okay, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 50K, and 6 lakh, 5 lakh. Okay, like that. Okay, now, Krishna. Suppose, so basically, if you remember the selection sort, guys, did you remember what will happen in selection sort? Can anyone tell
It
me?
will first
It
find
will
the
select, yeah, it will
minimum
select,
value of the index.
yeah, it will select a particular value and it will keep comparing with the remaining elements, right? So the same way this will also work, guys. Okay, first it will check my 1 lakh and 2 lakh, right? Okay, my 1 lakh is already lesser than 2 lakh, right? So it will be in the same way. It won't disturb. Okay, now again my 1 lakh will check with the 50K, right? Now my 50K is lesser, right? Okay, so you should make sure your compare method while comparing 1 lakh and 50K, it will return +1. Okay, because you need to toggle. Okay, Ramkrishna, is that fine? So while comparing 1 lakh and 2 lakh, you need to make sure that your compare method will return -1 because there is no need to change because they are in a proper order. 1 lakh is backed by 2 lakh. But if you see here, if you check 1 lakh with 50K, you need to toggle, right? You need to make sure that your compare method returns -1. Am I correct? And again, 1 lakh with 5 lakh, you should make sure it is -1 because -1 means same, right? And 1 lakh with 3 lakh, same. I think 50K will go over here. But you got the point, right, Ramkrishna?
Yes, sir.
Now again it will do the same thing with the second element. It will block the second position and it will compare with all the elements. Am I correct? Okay, na? So this is how one and two. So in the final answer, you will get a ascending order of the salaries. Okay, na? And you should make sure and see internally if you write this line, what is that? Collection dot sort. Okay, you're passing array list. Okay, array list of type student. Ante kada? Ramkrishna, is that fine? Array list of type student. Okay, అర్థమైందా? So just fill, you just add. See, this is I think the basic thing only. AL dot add of. Okay, what is that? E1 something. Okay, just as an E1 something like that. AL dot add of E2, right? Right? In this way, Ramakrishna. Antena? So just pass this array list. Okay, so it will internally call compare. It will internally do these all operations what I told by using compare method. Okay, but most of the people, they won't ever aware of these all things. But they just something, they just follow the syntax what these there, something like that. But you should know internally what will happen. Okay, so what I told, if my lesser salary, we're comparing lesser salary with the higher salary, it should return -1. If you're comparing higher salary with lesser salary, your compare method should give +1. Ante kada? So you should arrange in that way. Am I correct, Ramakrishna?
Okay.
Now we'll go to the code. Okay. Yeah. Now see. So instead of salary, we have roll number. Let us assume that. Okay. See, you're getting student A and student B. Okay, Antaka? See, your A is fixed, guys. Okay. So please remember, your A is fixed. Okay. Your B will vary. I mean, is that fine, Ramakrishna? And your A is object 1, that is fixed. So object 1 is compared with object 2. Object 1 is compared with object 3. Object 1 is compared with object 4. 1 with 5, like that. Okay. So your B will vary. After one iteration, the which is there at the 0th index will have a least salary. Ante kada? After one iteration, am I correct? After first iteration, the entry at the 0th index is the least salary. Ante kada? Okay, now your A will become second object and B will vary. Am I correct? So this internally this will happen, Ramakrishna. Is that fine?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now see, I told you should make sure that A dot roll number, suppose your A dot roll number is 100 and B dot roll number is 1 or 2. Your result is
minus.
right? So minus means the same, right? Ante kada. See, I want in ascending order of the roll numbers, right? Earlier I want like ascending order of salaries, right? So this is like 100 minus 1 or 2. So if it is minus means don't change. Okay, so you got it right, don't change. If it is plus 1 means it will change. Okay now. So if somewhere you find 98, so just to change now my A will become 98 and B will become 100, like that. Okay, Ramakrishna, is it fine so far?
Yes.
Okay na. This is the internal working of the comparator interface, guys. Okay, okay na.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll see this is working or not. See, this toString is nothing, guys. Okay, toString means whenever you're trying to print the array list, okay, it will call the toString method. Okay, just it will print. Okay, there's nothing, and this is parameterized constructor. Okay, okay, just now let me create a main class. Okay, guys, I'll stop at comparator interface only, because I don't want it comparable in the same class, because I want you guys to revise one time and then we go for comparable. Okay, in the next class. Okay, we'll wrap tomorrow. Okay, because I don't want to. I feel you guys definitely overload.
Okay.
See, I gave my name only Sunil Kiran. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Just to copy this. Okay. Guys, is it fine? See, now I'll print, guys. Okay. See, it will print in a which order, guys? It will just print in a normal order, insertion order only. It won't print in a ascending order of the roll numbers, right? Whenever you try. 1 minute, 1 minute. I think if you're trying to write the same code, it will take a lot of time. Is that the correct, Ramakrishna?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're just extracting the object and you're just printing. So whenever you're trying to print this object, guys, what will happen? I want someone to answer. Whenever you're trying to print the internal object, what will happen? Jayashree చెప్తావా?
Just లేదు.
లేదా? Okay,
Okay.
Ramakrishna.
Dashboard of this object.
Sorry?
toString override చేద్దామా? Override
Yes,
చేస్తే,
ante. That's what it will call
roll
toString
number
method.
plus Sunil plus return.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This will call my toString method, which is there in the student class. Okay. See, in toString, you're just printing all the details. Okay. Okay. Na? Yeah. Now, see, let us see. Okay, what it is printing or not. Okay. See, guys, is it fine? Okay.
Yes.
It is not printing in any order. Just now call collection dot sort. Sort. Okay. Collections dot sort. Okay. Guys, remember this is not collection dot. It is collections dot sort. Okay. Then pass AR and pass the object, guys. Okay. New sort by role. Okay. It will refer to. Okay. One minute. Collection dot sort. Yeah. New sort. See, it's fine now. Just a minute. New sort by role. I think I haven't saved or what.
Sort by role class is there.
Yeah, ఇది ఉంది కదా sort by role.
Oh.
I think the name and miss చేసానా?
సునీల్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి కంపారబుల్ పెట్టాలో
పెడదాం, నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో పెడదాం. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ కరెక్ట్ ఉంది రైట్, లైక్ మెయిన్ క్లాస్. just a minute, guys. Please wait. It's correct only. Sort by name.
ఇవన్నీ ఇంప్లిమెంట్స్ అని పెట్టాలా కంపారబుల్ పెట్టాలా?
Just a minute, Nyapika. I'll tell you. 1 minute.
ఓకే.
Correct. No, that's correct only. Yeah. Why is giving me error? Sort method itself is not working. Why? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think we are not implementing with yeah, sorry guys. Shit.
అదే చెప్పాను కదా నేను
Okay. నేను కంపారబుల్ గురించి అడుగుతాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. Okay, సారీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Public class software role. Yeah. Thank you. Implements comparator of type Ramakrishna. You should have told me, no, Ramakrishna. ఏంటి రామకృష్ణ? ఓకే ఫైన్. షిట్, అది ఎందుకు కొత్తగా ఎందుకు వస్తుందని వాళ్ళకి అర్థం కాలేదు ఒక నిమిషం పాటు. ఓకే ఫైన్. See, now you try to print, okay? Just let me, what happening? Yeah. See, guys. See, from here, it is just giving me ascending order of my roll numbers. Am I correct, guys? Ramakrishna, is that fine? See?
Yes.
Okay, na? So, again, let me give a quick recap. Okay, my software role, which is implementing comparator interface of type student. Okay, so if you want ascending order, write A dot roll number minus B dot roll number. So if you write B dot roll number minus A dot roll number means what will happen, guys? Descending order will come. Okay, ante. See, so what I told basically, so it will check my A is A with some other object. My object 1 is A, obviously. Object 2 is B, and object 2 will vary, right? So obviously A minus B is negative, means B minus A is positive one, Am I correct, Ramakrishna? So that's why it will give you positive value. It will sort in a descending order. Okay. Okay, na?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it, Ramakrishna, about comparator interface. Okay. But I feel we need to implement by using the lambda expression. Tomorrow we'll see. Okay, all those things. Okay, na? And the same thing we need to achieve by lambda expression, anonymous inner class. Okay, like that. Okay, because in project level, people don't do like that. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. Okay, see, we are getting in a reverse order. Okay, so that is about today's class. Okay, I think I feel 2 more classes, one with comparable, and yeah, I think I'll take 2 more classes for collection framework. Okay, yeah, let me stop sharing. Just a minute.